Welcome back, everyone. A couple of announcements. First, important announcement is your midterm exam. Your midterm exam is rescheduled, so it'll be after your spring break because we don't cover much. If we take it before the spring break, then that'll be 2 weeks from today, which means I think this today is the first class of real Linux, and next class is the second class. So from the two classes, uh, not much that we can uh, assess your learning. So we'll push that to the after the spring break. During the spring break, I'm going to set up Zoom meeting for you guys Monday evening, as we did for our kickoff meetings. So Monday evening at 7 o'clock, uh, review sessions for your midterm exam. By the way, your midterm exam is on site, in class test. Everybody in class test. One of the main reasons is I tested online and in class test last couple of semesters. Same group of students. Big difference. I mean, if it is online, still, if I can proctor you, then that may be okay. But through the Zoom, if we have 20 students, my proctorship is not really effective. Okay. And also recent days, everybody knows ChatGPT can tell you almost all the answers. Right. So that is, you guys know that. So even if you live, for example, 200 miles away, I discourage you to take online test or even test center. If it is a real official test center, then that may be okay. But librarians and some other schools, there are some voluntaries who wants to proctor. Uh, so that, right. I do not suspect them, but uh, it's not fair. For those guys here in class test, right? So I want to make it more fair way of proctorships. Not only proctor, but your assessment as well. There's the first thing. This is being recorded, so you can see my announcement. Second announcement. I'm not sure how many of you really set up all Raspberry Pi OS installation and configuration may be okay. That is very straightforward. If you don't do any attack on it, attack means mistreatment. Okay, so if you let it go, it goes smoothly. Raise your hand if you have any. I mean, if you complete your installation and configurations of your Raspberry Pi OS only operating systems. What happens? Okay, then I'll help you after the class. Secondly, VNC. VNC. VNC is, wait a minute. If you have a VNC, then you can see on your smartphones and on your laptop anything that you want to do. See, this is my oops. This is a touch issue. But this is Raspberry Pi, right? You see, that is exactly the one that you can see right now. And also that is exactly that you can see on your laptop. This is the laptop, right? So through the VNC, I have a direct display on the direct connection to the Raspberry Pi, the small monitor. And this is my cell phones and also laptop. Okay. How come it's possible? One thing that you have to make sure, you have the common wireless Wi-Fi router, right? Common wireless Wi-Fi router. Right now, here in this classrooms, we have Wi-Fi here. Empty CIS lab dash Wi-Fi. I'll let you know how you can find it. Okay. So let me check. Raise your hand if you set up VNC. Not here, but will you set up already VNC? But not Raspberry Pi OS? Without Raspberry Pi OS, then how come you can do VNC?
She probably just downloaded it.
That's not connection yet. Okay, VNC installation. Okay. I can help you. Raise your hand again. Sorry. Wenzen, you have an issue? VNC? Oh, you're okay? Remy? Are you? VNC? Any issue? You think you can do? Good. Okay. So everybody's now ready to connect to VNC here, right? You successfully done. Oh, Abdul, I didn't check yours. Oh, you got? Okay, thank you. Anybody needs Raspberry Pi? Oh, I brought. I didn't distribute all that I have in my roster here, students roster. Maybe some students purchase on their own if they want to keep their Raspberry Pi. So once they set up and continue to work, then that is a good idea. Then you can buy yours. Okay. So we need to set up VNC first. On your laptop, you have to find out, I believe that is hidden network. If you don't see hidden network, right?
Yeah.
You can find?
Yeah, I see hidden network.
Oh, yeah. Click on that hidden network. And I'll show to you.
It's not very hidden.
Huh?
I said it's not very hidden. No, I'm saying it's not very hidden.
Which means it is hidden for somebody else, right? You guys, you can see here, right? If you don't see here, then impossible. You need to see. And then you need to let me bring up the class notes for the last week. I believe that is on Raspberry Pi somewhere here, right here.
Is that the network that you use right in the nano, the terminal?
Yeah, we can use that nano, yeah. Uh, we'll cover that today also. Oh, this is. Okay. Hey, Aaron. Did you set up a Raspberry Pi OS? Did you set up Raspberry Pi OS on your device? What about you need a monitor or HDMI? HDMI cables? So you need to monitor, right? I mean, Raspberry Pi OS itself. You didn't set up? Do you think you can? Did you bring it today? Your Raspberry Pi? Okay, then I'll help you and yeah, totally. After the class, not right now. Okay. Um, when you can find out your hidden network, then find out. I mean, enter this SSID. Oh, hold on. You need to enter this empty or uppercase empty dash CIS lab dash Wi-Fi, and then password cyber at mercy 55. Let me see if it is it. That I can see also. Uh, are you in?
Mhm.
Okay. Then how come I have a cyber? My password is not the same as that one's. Did you put Mercy 55 or Mercy 5?
Mercy 50.
Oh, this is a mail hole. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I need to work with you also. Okay, once you set up, uh, let me check everybody. So Marco successful done. What about Nicole, Zuli? Did you get in? Oh, good. Abdul, Wenzel, did you set up? Did you connect through the VNC to your right now through CIS lab? I'm talking about here in this classrooms.
Would I need to do a new connection for mine for the VNC? Cause I think this is the one that we put on the nano, right? On the nano text in the terminal.
We'll get that. I ask you to do manual connection first.
Okay.
Did you set up manually?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on it on this laptop, but not here yet.
What? What do you buy? No, you just.
Yeah, you see, I'm on it. I'm connected. That's it.
No, that is your laptop.
Yeah.
So you. Oh yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, separate connections. So you need to. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
working from my home network, but it's for some reason it's not picking it up.
Right.
Because I remember we had to put that in the nano pad, right?
Right. You need to have. You need yeah, IP of your
Yeah, the IP has to match.
yeah your Raspberry Pi. So I am going to get you. Yeah. This. What's it? Oh, your crystal.
The thing is, my display HDMI port coming today.
Okay.
It's coming this weekend. I don't know if you want me to go to the IT office, get like a install. That's okay.
No, it has nothing to do with IT offices.
No, like
What do you mean?
if I can like borrow the,
Oh, your lap. Oh, you don't have your laptop.
I do got it. Just I just connect the HDMI in it.
Connecting HDMI is, you mean, has nothing to do with your laptop. HDMI, you should not connect directly from your Raspberry Pi to your laptop. It's not going to work that way. You go through the router.
Right.
So did you receive the
PI?
yeah Pi Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, I
The
got it.
device?
It's already built. Just that my
Doesn't it come from the Raspberry Pi? I mean the HDMI
yeah
cables? Huh?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, did you buy it by yourself?
Yeah, the display thing, external thing, monitor. It's a mini HDMI monitor.
No. Oh, your monitor requires a little
Mini
ones.
HDMI, yeah.
Okay, that is okay.
So it's coming through this weekend. So.
Do you have your Raspberry Pi? What did you raise your hand? Did you what did I ask you to? I mean, for VNC setup. You didn't set up VNC, right? So you have VNC. All the reasons. So both sides is. So let me catch your power. What I'm trying to do is to get the IP address that assigned to your Raspberry Pi here in this class. So once we set up, oh yeah. On. Okay. Yeah. Go to advanced. Yeah. Anybody has the external monitors for your Wi-Fi available
Right now,
right now? You guys didn't bring it?
I use my TV.
Oh, why don't you?
I
He's on second one, dude.
Well, just kidding.
Yeah, I got a desktop too. That's what I use.
Yeah, and that's yeah, yes, that's Wi-Fi. And then small size one. I think it's connected. So, so right now, we need to get the IP address. IP. No, no, not that. Let me get. Oh, yours is not connected. No. That one. Okay, this was, so your IP is 196.168.7.41. 41. You come back here. Mm. 168. That's the mark. What is your Want to help one more? Because when you're ready, everybody has. Do you have your?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Thank you, bro.
They were Paula. We can use this Paula. It's now on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
Set up. Or is it like that? Seriously.
Calculator. Empty.
Empty dash. So right now, the extra monitor, extra mouse and keyboard right now passing through. So you can set up by yourself on your own while we move forward. And after the class, anyone has any issue, then we'll resolve that. Okay? Including you, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you set up successfully, you don't need to wait until you set up. Here's the thing. Okay. Yeah, before we go further. So if you have a monitor on your laptop right now, then type the following. Let me open up my right now. This is a 13. I think I need to increase. It's a little bigger, right? Okay. So right now you are here, right? I want you to do CD. CD stands for change directory. So while you are following my the command, you can learn. You keep practicing and learning, and all the commands will be yours. So CD space /etc. This is a stuff, all the materials that we are going to cover today. So anyway, we come to here first. CD /etc. and hit enter. Then you may be able to see your prompt changed, right? Previously, you have something, right? Whatever you have. But my case, Jaeyun at the Raspberry Pi, colon, after that, at first I have a tilde. Since I've done CD /etc. Let me see. Let me check if I record my. Is it being recorded? Yeah, it's being recorded. That's good. So once I did change directory to /etc, then what? My prompt statements becomes /etc. So it tells me where I am right now. It depends on the prompt statement to set up. Okay. And then, so first command that you learned, cd, right? Change directory. And the next command is ls. ls for list, ls. Because I have a long list. Oh, it passed. Wow, long list. Oops, where is my command? Yeah, I did here ls. So that I have the list of all the content within this folder /etc. The one that we want to look at here is WPA _ supplicant. So what should we do if we want to get into that folder? What is the command? Command that we already used? cd. Another cd, right? cd. In this case, you don't need to do /. You should not. cd WPA _ supplicant.
CD is like double click the folders, right?
Yeah, it's the same as that graphical user interface. This is, we are working on command line. So cd space WPA _ supplicant, and make sure that you have this on your prompt /etc /WPA supplicant. And then you can do another ls. Then you may be able to get WPA supplicant.conf file. Do you see that? Right now, I think only two students can do, right? Nicholas and Marco, are you in that directory right now?
Yep.
Okay. So we need to open up this file. Not only open up, we want to edit. Okay? So what you need to do is nano. Nano is a command. By the way, we need to look at the manual of any commands. The manual that you can see on your Linux. That is another command called man. So man. So I want to see manual. What is nano? So man space nano. Nano is the editor that we are going to use. So man /nano and hit enter. Then you see the manual page. I know this is not the fancy display. This is very old fashioned. So name of this manual, nano. So nano's another editor inspired by Pico. And then description. Well, synopsis, the way that we can use is start with the nano and then option. This is file name. Option or file. Nano and file name. We want to do this, right? Right now we are looking at the manual. And the description of this nano command here. Nano is a small and friendly editor. I think this is enough. It says friendly. I'm not sure this is really friendly because you are already too spoiled. So this may not be really friendly to you. And then the bottom here on black background. There's a nano page, nano line 1, press H for help, or Q for quit. Don't quit yet. But if we want to see the next page of this manual, if you press your arrow, then it goes line by line. So what is that you want to flip the page by page? So arrow here, that is a line by line, right? If you want to see the page by page, then you need to press spacebar. Spacebar, press spacebar. So let me press the spacebar. Then it'll be next page. So you can do, I know Marco, keep trying. So spacebar, and there is an option, minus capital A. There's a smart home. Capital B, capital C, capital D, capital E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, Q, R, S. Okay, so those are the options. Those are the options. And then there is a, okay. So if you want to quit, then you need to do press Q button. Then you are out from that menu. And come back to the previous windows. Okay. Winslow, did you do that? Set it up? Good. Can you?
Oh, okay.
Do you know how to? Try.
Yes, I'll just try it.
Try.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So we need to do, what do we need to do? According to the manual, if you want to edit WPA underscore supplicant dot conf file, then what do we need to do? We need to first to type nano, right? Nano space and file name, WPA underscore supplicant dot conf. Did you do that, Nicholas? Okay. If I hit enter, then, wow, this is friendly, right? If you press your, right now, oops, why? Oh, right now, what happens here is that, although this is open, we need to get out of this. Yeah, there's nothing there, right? So we need to exit. When we want to exit, then there is a, here, exit, and then there's a command, and then caret and X. Caret means caret symbol. That is control. So control X, then you can get out. The issue here, this file, there is some security issues, okay? The access controls. You also, including me, cannot edit that file because that file requires higher the privileges. So what we need to do?
Sudo.
Sudo. Right. So to get the exact same command that I have previously, then you can, on this, the prompt, if you press upper arrow, then we can get the same command, and press left arrow all the way to the front, and then you do sudo space nano wpa supplicant.conf. That is a file, that is a command. So now, if you do nano is the editor. So you can edit it. But this file itself requires higher privileges. So we cannot handle it. So what we need to do is sudo is super user. Super user. SU means super user. Super user, what super user can do can be done by myself. That's a sudo. Can anyone execute that sudo command? No, not anyone. Only those who has that sudo privileges. So there is a sudo list. You guys already, when you set up your Raspberry Pi OS, your name, you created your name, that name already entered in that sudo's list. You don't have to worry about. But later, when you
There's no ports.
what are you looking for?
Plugger. It's like all the way over there.
And that one, so it's in the block in
Oh, you mean power lines?
Yeah.
Use this.
like
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. So sudo. So we put sudo before we execute any command. So command that we are going to run right now is nano. Sudo is not the command. Sudo is to give you the permits. Okay. So hit enter. Wow, nicely. Something that I have already, right? I set up already. This is a mail hall, and this is my home. This is my home router password. So if you come to my home and use that SSID and password, then you can get in. You can use my home router. Okay. So anywhere, what we need to do is we need to type this block. Network equal open curly brace until the end of that end curly brace. Okay, so everything from here to there, we have to set up for our Manhattan hidden router information. So what we need to do, you can start typing anywhere. So network, don't put any the space before and after that equal sign, and then open SSID equal, I want to do empty dash CIS lab. That is exactly the same as that you set up on your Raspberry Pi. Scan SSID equal 1, and then PSK equal, don't make any space before or after that equal sign. Cyber at Mercy 55 port key management equal WPA dash PSK, and then there shouldn't be any typo at all. So this should be the same as that one, right? So MTCIS lab dash Wi-Fi, and then cyber mercy 55 WPAP SK, and then close that curly brace. Once you have done this, then look at some of the options of the command that you can do. I want you to look at the second one, caret O, there's a write out. So I need to write out this, right? So you need to write it. So command O, then it asks file name to, you can change your file name, but don't change it. You need to keep that. So WPA underscore supplicant.conf, that is exactly the file that I want to edit. So hit enter there. Then it says wrote 25 lines. So as you see here, I have one network that is for Mayor Hall, and another network that is for here Manhattan, and another network that is for my home. Okay, don't touch anything on top of this. Only you can do after these lines. Got that? All right, and then we need to get out. So Control X. So we're all set, all set. So after that, next time you can bring your Raspberry Pi OS, the device, and then power supply. Don't forget. So do not enjoy that you are, oh, I'm free from all that accessories. Yes, but you need to bring your power supply. Power supply is a must. Okay. Then we need to move forward. So this is for the last week's. So I want to. Okay, let's move. What to do for Linux command? I'm glad that we do. This is the first class of the Linux command. The Linux operating systems, there are two communities available. Developers community and operators community. Usually, the Linux operating system lovers are the operators, not the developers. Who are the developers? Yeah, you can do. For example, if you are working on Windows operating systems, so who are the developer of a Windows operating systems? So Microsoft, right? Similarly, the Linux and Unix, or even Solaris, then there are developers. For Solaris, that is a high-end the Unix operating systems. So if you are working for Oracle companies, then you will be the developer of Solaris, which is high-end Linux. So there are a group of developers. Another group is simply operator. So we are in the operator group. Okay. We can emulate as an operator. We've done that until last semester, but not in this semester because we lost some of the times already. So we skip that. Number one, yeah, because of the time limits. Number two, many of our students do not like when I try to see how developers can do. So you can make a Python code, and then some Python code can do something, right? You can put it on, you can register that command on this Linux. if you guys need, then you can, if you have time back end, I mean, later, then you can do that, but not this upfront. Okay, so we jump into the operation side. So what operators can do is to use commands. Command is nothing but the program that you develop. Okay, the program that you develop, if you develop it for some of the management of your Raspberry Pi OS device, then that'll be the command if you set it up properly on your Raspberry Pi. After that, someone else can use the command that you developed. So we develop the program developed by someone else already. So we don't do much. So simply command line operations. Okay. Where's my mouse? Oh, this is not. Okay, here. So a command line, we can issue command, right? This is what we are going to do. So most of the time in this class, we will do this. And then there may be one session we can do scriptings. Like a real command, if there is a series of commands that you need to do to complete some expensive work, some complicated executions, then you need to put multiple in the commands in such as the order. That order can be done in one file, and then next time, instead of issuing the series of such commands repeatedly, if you save it as a file, then next time you simply run that file, then all the same series of commands will be executed. That is a scriptings. So we will do scriptings later. Why? First, we understand the commands. So the language used for that scripting is nothing but the commands that we learn. And a little bit of the control things like if, else, that kind of language. And then there's a for loops. Conditional and iteration. Other than that, all other languages are nothing but the Linux commands. So we need to learn Linux commands. So the first operations. Let's do save text lines to a file and append the text and print a date. What should I do? So push this aside. I bring up my Linux. Here, where are we? We are here, right? /etc/WPS applicant. I am not at home. I am away from home. Let me go back to my home. How can I go back? Question. Marco.
What's the etc folder? What is that exactly?
I think there is all kinds of etc. things there. So if you go, we'll wait. The later slide will cover that. Okay. So lots of those. Let me show you quick. If you do cd and slash, what is the first thing here? Slash, right? So I want to do cd slash. So see where I am going. ls. And then there is a certain folder. I changed the directory to slash. So what is a slash? See here prompt. Slash is the first thing, right? That is the very on top. That is a top container, top directory. See what it is. If we want to see the content list, then we need to do ls for list. Then we have many of the sub folders. These folders are sitting the very on top. One of those is etc, somewhere there. Yeah, etc, that is the folder. One of the folder there is a home. Looks like, oh, that may be my home, right? One over there, maybe USR, VAR, many others. MNT, lost and found. So right now we are on top, very on top. How can I go back? Because I see here home, then maybe my home somewhere there. Then what is the command that I need to go back home once I am here on top? Then cd and home. Chris, did you set up? So cd, don't put slash. I hear home, yeah, you can do that. Slash home. Because anyway, slash home, then that'll be the folder on top, because slash. Right now we are on top. From there, if you go into home, then you can do cd home. Here you can, doesn't matter whether you have slash home or simply no slash, because you are already at slash. Slash means top. In other words, root. That is the root. The file structure here, you have a root here, and under this is like tree structure. This is called the root. And as you see here, there's a bin directory and deb home. So it'll be bin deb, and then there's home. Right now we are here, slash. If we are somewhere here, then if you want to go to home directly, then you need to do cd slash home. Then you can get into this. Since you are here right now, you don't need to do slash home. You can, but you don't need to. So if you do here cd home, then you can get it home. Again, ls. Then some over there is a jun, right? You may be able to see your name. Do you see your name there?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can do, how can you go back to your home, which is your name? Then cd and your name, right? Then that is your home. What happened? What is the IP address that you see? Yeah. 47? June. All right. So we are there, okay? I want you to create a folder. Right now, I have many folders, right? So what about you, Nicholas? If you do LS, what do you have? Probably nothing, right? Nothing. So I want you to create a file and folder. So mkdir, and then I think you can do IASP 221. No, you can simply do Spring 26, SP26. You got that? And ls, then you will be able to see SP26. Previously, there is no SP26, right? Where's SP26? Yeah. After this sample, between sample and students date, we have SP26. So directory is created. And then I wanted to go into that directory, cd sp26. So your prompt is, look at your prompt. Your prompt is tilde slash sp26. Then what is tilde? Tilde means home directory. So for example, if you go to cd var, that is a slash var, right? That is here, var. var means a variable size of data. So if you come back, your home, then you need to do either cd or cd tilde. If you do cd, you can come back. Come back home. How do you know there is a tilde? Go back to var again. And you can do cd and tilde. Same thing. cd tilde. Simply cd, then you can come back home from wherever you are. If you do cd space tilde, doesn't matter wherever you are, then you can come back, tilde, right? And then there, again, if you are var, if you come back directly to your sp26 folder over your home directory, then what you need to do? cd? No. cd for where you need to find out where you are. You are in /var. You are not in here. You are not in here home. You are somewhere here var. Okay, you are here var. If you want to jump one at a time, then you need to come back to the top first, VAR to top, and VAR to home, and home to here Jaeyoon. From Jaeyoon, SP26. Okay. So what you need to do, you are right now here. You need to directly jump to SP26. Then you need to do, you can describe the path from Jaeyoon to SP26 the way that you can do here. CD, your home is tilde and subdirectory, therefore slash SP26. You can do that. Then I can go back to SP26. Or suppose you are again in VAR. If you want to go back to this SP26 through all the path expression, detailed path expression from here, then you need to do CD. You need to first go back to the top, right? Your VAR is the top directory, so you need to go back to the top. What is the top? Top is ... Double dot means my parent. So I need to go back. I need to go to my parent. From this VAR, my parent is slash. So I am my parent. From my parent, I need to go down home directory. Then I need to do home. From my home, I need to go to Jaeyoon. So slash Jaeyoon. From Jaeyoon, I need to go down to SP26. So slash SP26 and hit enter. I'm still there. See, I am here. Same thing here. I am here right now, right? So if you do ls, there's nothing there. I need to create a file. There are many ways that you can create files. Nano is one thing. Okay. So for example, nano, and then my first file.txt, you name it. So nano is a command, and then file name is my first file.txt, enter. Same thing, right? Here, from here, I can edit my file to this second line to the third line, more spaces, and then finally, oh, great, thank you. Finally, done. And then what? I need to write out, right? Control O. There's a file name that I entered. Hit enter. And then wrote 10 lines. Probably those are 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lines written. And then I get out from that. So Control X to exit. if I do ls, then I may be able to see the item in that folder. Folder is tilde/sp26. That is where I am right now, right? So nano is usually, if you want to create a long list of the files, then you need to use the nano. Nano is a very, very user-friendly and powerful editor as the manual claims. Another thing that you could do, if you want to make it in your script, for example, automatically to create a file and delete, then we can use echo. Echo is another command. So what is echo? If we want to see echo, then manual, man echo, then you can learn more from that manual. It says display a line of text. Okay, and how can you use? Simply echo, right? So it displays a line, Quit, echo, and if we say hello, Mercy, Cyber, and it says, oh, display a line. This is a line. Display where? On this monitor, right? Display. Whatever I do, it displays, right? The very same thing. If you want to put that in a file, then there is a greater than sign. Greater than sign. That is called the redirection. I want to redirect the output. If I don't do anything, then by default, it displays on this monitor. The greater than sign means redirection. I want to redirect the output to something else. So I can put here, I want to say my echo file.txt and hit enter and see what it is. ls. That file is created, right? This file was from nano command. That's what we did. This file was created by echo. Echo doesn't do, if you compare nano and echo, nano, according to the manual, it says user-friendly and powerful editor. By the way, it is powerful. If you see echo is only one line, right? Only one line. One line there. If you do echo, hello, Mercy Cyber. I want to do that. The very same echo file.txt. Make sure that you have the same file name. So my echo file.txt, hit enter. ls, still there. Okay. So what do I have in that? I thought this is a redirection. So I redirection the output to this file. So initially I think that is in that file. And then I redirect another sentence, another line where I am studying. Presumably that is there also. Both of these. But actually it is not, right? That is what I'm saying right now. How can you see this echo? How can I see first this? Then you need to do more my first file.txt. Then you can see that file that I entered, right? If you want to quit it, then press Q, then you can get out from there. See, those are two files. This file that I typed using Nano. What about this? So you can do also more my echo. Some of you may see, oh, how come Dr. Yoon, you get it so quick? If I have two my, and then first file is one after my, one st, and second file after my, I have echo. So if I type something from there uniquely identifiable, I type as many as few as possible, but recognizable. From there, hit tab button, then it takes all quick, and hit enter. There's where I am studying, right? There's where I am studying. So what happens? What did I do? I said history, right? If you do history, then it gives me the history of the command that I entered. Here, I put echo hello Mercy Cyber redirection and my echo file text. And then two commands below and after, I have echo where I am studying. So when I do currently tail -2 my echo, then I have only this, right? This is missing. Let me explain. Some of you may want to know. Tail. Previously, what command that I used to look at the content of the file? I used more. Here I use tail. When I do more, it gives me a full page. Look here. When I do more, gives me a full page, right? So I don't get that the history of those, right? So I have history here. But if I do tail means I want to see the bottom two lines. Bottom -2, bottom two lines. Or top two lines. It doesn't matter. In our case. Head -2. Tail or head. Then it gives me top two lines, right? But by the way, only one lines. This redirection, what this redirection can do is to override it. So only one line. One line, override it. One line, override it. Can you do append? Here in this, append a text, right? This is a one line. If you want to override it, then you need to use, the append, then you need to use double greater than sign. Okay, both are the redirection. redirection. Both are the redirection, but first one is overriding, second one is appending. Okay, so let's go back to. I want to run this, my hello mercy, this one. I can see this one from the history of my commands. Is there any way that I can run this rather than hit upper arrows of my keyboard? Is there anyone that I can do? There's another thing here. Exclamation and then line number 735. What is 735? This is 735. So when I do, if I want to rerun this, then from this the history, then you need to do the exclamation and 725, hit enter, then that is created, right? So what is right now? Head -2 my echo line, then that is hello mercy center, mercy cyber. Why? Because it's overridden, right? Originally this, and then previous this, and I issued the same thing here, another greater than sign, so that is overridden. Now I want to do D1, where I am studying, and now I want to append it. Double greater than sign into, I want to redirect it. Otherwise, it is written on the terminal. So echo, hit enter, and I want to see the top two lines. Here you go. I have top two lines, right? I can do more and more. So I can do echo, hopefully that should be appended to these two lines. Then I need to see here, not top two lines, maybe top 5 lines. Then I can see those 3 lines, right? If I do top 2 lines, I see only top 2 lines. If I want to see tail 2 lines, then I can see either top 2 lines, there's a head -2, tail 2 lines, then where I am studying for my future career, that is this, right? Another command the command that we learned today, right now, is echo, and many others useful keystrokes, right? So greater than sign, double greater than sign, the way that I can see the history of my commands, then command is history. If you want to re-execute some command from the list of histories, then you can do exclamation followed by the number from that history. What else that we did? And also, if you want to see entire files page by page, then the command is more. If you want to read the top 2 lines from a file, then head -2 followed by file name. If you want to read bottom 5 lines of the file, then bottom minus 5? No, tail minus 5, right? Another command here, date. Sometimes that you want to see the dates, right? Date is a command. Type date. Make sure your timestamp is accurate. If you set up your operating systems from the beginning accurately, then that is the time. Mine is almost similar, right? 10:19 a.m. from my laptop, here 10:18:48 a.m. Eastern Time, 2026. So my setup, okay. I'm not sure your setup of your operating systems. Okay, now raise your hand if you are the Raspberry Pi OS connection right now. I think many of you guys already. Windsor, you're on your Raspberry Pi OS, right? Okay. So are you guys following the way that I do? Chris, what is your time? What is your date? From your Raspberry Pi OS. If you type date, command.
Oh. So after all that, it says
No, you can issue that date anywhere. Just type date.
Yep.
So what is yours? Oh, so you set it up correctly. Okay. What about Windsor? What is the date from your Raspberry Pi? Type date, then you can see the date. See, there is a way that I can see. Nicholas, what is the date? I want to see you actually. March 10? Oh, second. Oh, yours is good. Okay. Marco, yours is it? Okay, good. Okay, next slide. Already we done a little bit or something. So what is the command? What is the format of Unix command? There's a command, an option, and arguments. Okay? This date is a command. It doesn't need any option. It doesn't need any arguments. What about this? Echo. Echo, then argument is whatever the text after that. That is argument. There's no option. What about head? Head is a command. Option -5. So we put option, right? And arguments, there's a file name. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about this. Then head is a command. Option -5. Arguments, my echo file.txt. So Linux command goes like this. Command and options and arguments. And even further, this command can be expressed with the others like this. A redirection, double greater than sign or a single greater than sign. That is then more than this, right? More than this. So in Linux, one command per execution or multiple commands possible. That is a power of Linux command line executions. Common Linux conventions. In Linux, Command is almost always entered in all lowercase characters. Lowercase. It's not like Windows. Typically, any options come before file name. File name is our arguments. Like here, head command. File name is my echo file.txt. And then option is -5. Many times, individual options may need a word after them to designate some additional meaning to the command, like this direction, right? There are some of the commands that we made here, right? ls that we looked at, minus, what is a minus ls? Ls minus l. So here, ls simply gives us two file list, right? If you do ls minus l, then it gives me minus l means long. I want to list in long format, minus l. ls means simply list the item, the file names. If we make it long list, then more, right? So all of this that we need to learn and understand what I mean by this, dash rw dash r dash dash r dash dash 1 June 97 March 2. That I know, right? This is the date that this file was touched. So March 2 1002, my first file.txt, and 1016 my echo file.txt. So I have timestamp here. This is actually the size in byte. 59 bytes in this file. The size of a content is 59 bytes. So for example, if I do echo, I echo more, right? And then I append it. And then I want to see ls minus l. Previously, the size of the content of this file is 59. I know I added, appended, so size of that is 77. The first one never changes, right? Because I didn't touch it. The second one increased. What about timestamps? Previously, it was March 2, 1016. I just did something on that file, so that there is a March 2, 1026. So this timestamp is not the time of the creation of the file, but the time of the file modifications, right? When you touch a file and modify it, then timestamp will be reset. Got that? There's another, ls minus al. L means long list. A means all. What does that mean? Is there anything hidden? Yeah, there's something hidden. Which ones? These two are hidden. What are those, the file names? First one is dot, second one is dot dot. I know these two files. These two files are the files that I created, right? But these two ones, I do not know, but it is there. What is a dot file? Dot means myself, my home, not my home. Current directory. Dot means current directory. What is dot dot? Parent directory. What is hidden? If I want to make, there is another file name. If I want to create a file with no content, then you can do a touch and file name. I want to make a hidden file using that touch. Touch dot if I do ls, I don't see that. If I do ls minus l, I don't have that file. If I have to do my ls minus a, then I see dot my hidden files. So if I do ls minus a, then dot for my current directory, dot my parent directory from current directory, and whatever dot files, dot my hidden. You can make that hidden files using echo also, right? Echo hidden and then dot a. Then you have minus a. You have a dot a, dot hidden, dot my hidden. ls minus l, then still you have two files. ls minus al, you have more than that.
The touch is only for the hidden files. Make a hidden.
Yeah, any file names starting with a dot, then they're hidden.
Oh, okay. But touch, you can use it. Right. Any type of file, right?
Mm-hmm. So, for example, if you come back to your home directory, how can you go back to your home directory? CD and what? Slash means to go all the way up, top.
Tilde?
You can do tilde or simply hit enter with no tilde and hit enter. Either way, CD you can go back. You can go back to tilde. Here, ls minus la. Doesn't matter al or la. Okay. Each one is an option. L for long list, A for all files. Okay, now my home directories. You guys have also something. You all have dot dash history, dot bash logout, dot bash rc, dot cache, dot config. I think some of this you already have, right? Already there, although you didn't do anything. Those are the hidden files. So when your login was first created, those files are created automatically. Maybe some of this also. Okay. So any question on this slide? We did mkdir cd, already done that. Okay. Basic commands. Okay, Linux commands. Where are those commands located? Where are those commands located? For example, echo, tail, more, touch. Those files. Where are they? Basic commands are /bin, /uslbin, some admin commands, administrators commands, sbin or usl sbin. So commands can be installed into different users. /usl, /local, /bin, there's a user installed files. Those are executable. Or system administrators commands can be located here. /usl, /local, /bin. So let's look this, each one of this. /bin. How can you get to that folder? Then you need to do /. You can do / directly bin. Then you can get to that /bin. Or go back my home. You can do / step by step. cd / then go up, right? You're on top. ls, then as we see, there is a bin directory and some others, right? etc is one of those. If we want to see the bin directory, cd bin, and there you can type ls, list of binary files. Binary means that is executable files. If you do ls, I expect a long list, so I'm hesitating to do ls. So I want to make sure you guys hear /bin, make sure everybody's in that directory. From there, type ls, long list. ls -l, still long list. Scroll that up. Is there something familiar with you? WC, there's a word counter, if we want to count word. VI, there's another editor. Oh, I know this guy, right? Tail. What is the size of that tail? Wow, looks like simple code, but it is not, right? 134 megabytes long files. So tail is that many characters. SCP, there's a secure copy.
All of those is commands.
Yeah, those are all commands. RPI, EEPROM conf, configurations, updates. What is this? RPI EEPROM. What is the EEPROM? EEPROM is the chip, right? RPI chip. EEPROM contains what? Bootstrap files. What is a bootstrap? What is a bootstrap? Marco, do you have cowboy boots?
Oh, no.
Anybody has cowboy boots? Boots. Have you wear cowboy boots? Never? No, if you ride on horseback, then you need to have cowboy boots. Yeah, it's like long boots. Or ladies' boots. Anybody has our ladies' boots? Long leg boots? How do you wear that? It's not easy, right? It's not like the wearing of sneakers. Usually then that puts the back end, there is some straps, right? There's a bootstrap. Bootstrap. That's holding that.
Oh, like the buckle, like on the belt.
No, if it is, yeah, there is some straps. You can pull that strap so that you can push your leg into your boots while you are pulling that bootstrap. Then you can. There's a bootstrap. Okay, that same word is used to name a small file on other computer. We call that bootstrap. Bootstrap is a small program. Think about this. Operating systems. How operating system can... What is operating system? Operating system is big the software packages that can handle your files. It can handle all kinds of management of that your computer, right? All detailed management. It has security management. It has device management, network management, file management, or maybe print management. Everything, all kinds of management can be done by that operating systems. That operating systems can do such big things only if that operating systems first loaded on your memory, right? If it is on your storage, then your computer is nothing. That operating systems should be loaded on your memory, RAM memory. After that, that operating systems do all kinds of things that you want to do. If you want to open file, then you can do. If you want to click some of the web browser, you can do. How come it is possible? Because the operating system is loaded on your memory. Without memory, nothing can do. Now the question. We understand operating systems should be loaded. Therefore, we can work on my computer. At the very first time, who bring that operating system on your memory?
You did.
Yes, I did. That's a EPROM. That is the bootstrap. There's a small file. Only bootstrap function is to bring that operating systems and then
That's it.
nothing. After that, all details can be done by operating systems. Bootstrap will do only bring that operating system on the memory. Like our bootstrap is only when you first time you wear. After that,
That's it.
You walk. Bootstrap doesn't do anything. You move your legs back and forth, and you can do some tap dancing, whatever you want to do. That's all the operating systems can do. So Bootstrap is not really doing all details, but very, very important things. The very first time, like you wear your cowboy boots, operating systems can be loaded on the memory. Here, EEPROM has that Bootstrap. Okay.
If you were to delete that,
Oh, there's big trouble.
yeah, you won't load up, right?
Oh, of course. Don't try, although you see, there's so many the commands. Oh, let me try one at a time. Let me try all of this. No. Python. We have a Python here. Python 3. And Python 3.11, Python 3 config. Those are Python files. So Python works because Python is here. Okay. So we know this bin directory, right? So make sure that you have Python. Oh, nice. Python 3.11.2. Oh, I put here on this slide, which Python 3? What is the Python 3? Python, when I type Python 3, Python 3. Python. Python. When I type Python 3, it goes to Python 3.11. Python equals to Python 3. Python 3 was to Python 3.11. No, why Python 3 is not? Python. Oh, I am there inside. So I need to do quit. Some versions with this works, but here, no, not this. Quit, open and close parentheses. Python 3, Python 11.2. When I do Python, still Python 11.2. Why? Why it is doing that? Let me explain that a little bit. Python. You know what I did? ls minus l, that's a long list, right? And then there is arguments. Python. I wanted to list only Python, starting with the Python, ending with the more. There's a star sign, right? Python, star. Star means there are characters after that, but 0 or more characters. It could be 0, so only Python, or more characters, fine. I want them all. So I have here Python, fine. Python 3, fine. Python 3.11, fine, because I said the star, asterisk, star. So it means 0 or more characters. So I have here Python 3.11-config. Python 3 config. Python 3.env. Now, how Python 3 and Python working for the same ones. When I type here Python, there is a arrow, right? Arrow. It says Python 3. When I type Python, it is nothing but Python 3. So which is this? Which is, there is another arrow, so which is nothing but Python 3.11. So when I come back here, oh, that is a command. See here, that is a command. Size of files. Python file is only 7. 7 characters. Count this, Python 7. How many characters? 7 characters. So size of that is a 7. What is the size of the Python 3? Only 10 characters, which is a Python 3.11. What is the size of a Python 3.11? Yeah, this is the file size. This is the file size, right? So when I do Python or Python 3, anyway, it would do this command, Python 3.11. Do you understand now? Then what is this arrow? That's nothing but link, symbolic link. When I do this command Python, it linked to Python 3. So when I do Python 3, it linked to Python 3.11. When I come here, Python 3.11, oh, that is a command. So that is so-called symbolic link. Therefore, these two lines, starting with the L. L means link. Okay, I'm talking about this. Forget about RWX, RWX, RWX. We'll get that later. But L here means there's a link. This is a link. What about dash? Dash means there's simply a file. So Python 3.11, that is a file. Next one, there is another link. If we say Python 3.11 dash config, then it'll go here. AARCH64 dash link Linux dash GNU dash Python 3.11 dash config of that files. Another link, and this is actually a file. Okay, now let's go back, go to this /usr/bin. Right now, where I am now here /bin. So actually, here's a top, and there's a bin directory. And somewhere there is a USR. Under this USR, there is a bin directory. Currently, I am here. How can you go to this bin directory? From here to there. Right now, I am here, right? /bin. How can I go to this USR/bin? There are many ways that you could do. You can jump one at a time. You can jump back to parent, which is the top, jump to USR, from there jump to bin, cd ... then goes this, or cd/ go to top, from there cd USR, then you come to this place, and cd bin, then you come to this. That's fine. What if I said make one command? Then you need to do cd and express all, right? So that is cd slash usr slash bin. What does this mean? I want to change directory from top to usr, from usr to bin. That's what it means. From top to usr, from usr to bin. Hit enter and ls. Administrators can do this. So administrators can do everything that simple user can do, right? WC, watch, wall. Those are the commands that we looked at. Same thing here. We looked at tail, of course. Administrator can do anything, everything the simple user can do, plus more, right? Something plus more, something about systems. Sudo. pkexe. Oh, wait a minute. These are not really administrators, right? Those are also administrators. Administrators is SBin. Sorry. So administrators. So I am here bin, and there is another directory called SBin. I am now here /usr/bin. How can we go to /sbin? There is sbin also here. Under USR there is sbin. That's what it means, right? So let's take a look at sbin first. How can you get to sbin from here? You need to cd. You need to go back, right, to the parent. ... When you do cd ... then it goes up here, USR. From there, sbin. So from there, sbin. Enter. Previously, we were /usr/bin. Now we are here /usr/sbin. So if we compare this from this is the command for the system administrators. So those are the commands. WPA action, IW. These are for the network. Something that you want to set up the network, that is administrators. Okay. Those are the already, when you set up your operating systems, these are the possible. Now, if you want to install by you additionally, then they will be here. USR local bin. So there is a another directory called USR local. I would say local here. There's a bin directory. Right now I am here /usr/bin. which is here, right? From here, how can you go to bin? Then you need to do cd dot dot to USR, cd from there slash local to local, from local slash bin to bin. So cd dot dot, there's to parent, from there local, from there bin. ls, nothing, because I didn't install anything, right? But if I install something, then it can go there. Let's see, cd dot dot, then I will go one level up, which is to local. I want to see if there is something, or there is something there, right? Manual there, libraries include, but bin directory, that is empty. There's a which and where is command. So when I run Python 3, then I want to see which file actually runs. Then you need to do which is a command. Manual, which. So locate a command, which returns the path name of the file or link which could be executed in the current environment. That's what it is. So so knowing that, see here Python 3, then I know that runs. But without knowing this, if I want to see that, then there is a Python 3. Where is it? It is USR bin Python 3. Is it here bin, or is it here bin, or there? How do you know? If you run Python 3, this Python 3 files, this software located where? That we can see that this command, which command. Where is very similar to which, but it gives us the location of that software, not the command itself. So man where is, locate the binary, the manual page of that command. It's not really command itself, but real source file. Where is that source file located? So where is Python 3? Python 3 source files are located. Python 3, here USR bin Python 3 / USR library Python 3, Python 3 USR, yeah, those are the manuals there. Okay, that is where is command. What do you think so far?
All the flags got the dash, right? I mean, the options, I'm sorry.
Flags.
Options, the dash.
Oh, options.
Yeah.
After commands.
Yeah.
No, it depends. For example, that's a good question. Yeah, most of the cases, it depends on how you implement. For example, IP, ADDR address. It gives me the address of that IP. What is my IP? WLAN 192.168.7.33. When I bring here, Well, anyway, that is that. Oh, oh, this is my Raspberry Pi, right?
Yeah.
This is my Raspberry Pi.
That's,
So I can see here my Raspberry Pi. See, that is a 33, right? 192.168.7.33. But when I do this, see, that's it's unknown, right? It depends. When it is implemented, if you allow dash or disallow or both, right? Or
it all
upon implementation, developer can do.
it all depends on
Right.
the developer. Okay.
Okay. So how do you know who you are? Those are the commands. Who? Jae-yoon. If we want to see the manual, who? Show who is logged on. If we want to, if you want more, we can get more here, right? So for example here, who? This is a manual. So who? So actually two. How come I have two? How come I logged in twice?
I got one. I got two.
I was wondering why you have one only. One means if you are working on your Raspberry Pi only, then that is your first login. You ever logged in? Remember that you logged in when you first VNC, then it asks you to enter password.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second
That's the
login.
second login.
So here, TTY1, I believe this is let me see. ID, is there anything TTY1? No. TTY1 is a device, that is a terminal. Yeah, this is terminal. I'll get that later. Okay, another one is host name. Is a Raspberry Pi. What is yours? Windsor, what is your host name? I'm trying to check our hosts. What is yours? Host name? You're not there? Abdul. Oh, you didn't set up? Nicholas? Yours is a Raspberry Pi. Right. Okay. There is another command, who am I? Simple, right? Who gives me the login? Who am I gives me, that's the man, who am I? Then print effective username. Username only. We know that, right? I wanna print manual here on the other. Who am I? That's what it is. uname. That is Linux name. So man uname gives me print system information. It is called system information. So there is an option, -a option. If you want to spell out, then you need to do --all. So you name --all. More about that, right? So not just the Linux Raspberry Pi 6.12.47 RPT, RPI 2712, number 1 SMP preamp Debian. This is Debian's. I think this is the versions, and Bookworm and GNU Linux. So more about that, right? Kernel name -s. I think it's already there, right? -s. Kernel is a Linux. Machine processor -p. We already gives me here, but I want to see which one is the processor information. Unknown. Oh, processor is unknown. Okay. So ID. So manual ID, then print real and effective user and group ID. So it gives us a lot, right? ID, ID a lot. ID -a. ID by default, if you do ID, then it gives me all. Same as ID -a. If you want to see part of those, then for example group ID, then -g. User real ID instead of effective ID. Okay, that is ID. So you guys can see who you are, where you are, right? And echo, we looked at it already, right? Instead of you are typing, if you want to see echo USL, then I did USL, started with the USL, ending with the share, so that it gives me /USL /local /share. That's okay too, but we practiced that already. List ls minus something, right? So that is the list. So we can see here manual ls, then list directory content, -a, all, ls -a. We looked at that so that we can see the hidden files as well. LSC and LSD. We want to see this LSD. It lists the directories themselves, not their content, not the content, directory only. So ls -d. What is the directory currently? Current directory is dot, right? Dot means current directory. I want to go back now there, right? I want to go back to SP26. That's what we did. Let's minus D dot. I explained that here. ls minus dot means the directory begins with dot, right? And then if I do, for example, ls minus the and dot, ls minus the dot star, then I can see minus a and minus hidden, right? So ls minus d dot star. Star means it is a wild card. So it could be anything. So start with the D followed by anything. Okay. If we have a question mark, then question mark means star means 0 or more occurrence. Question mark. So star means 0 or more occurrence. Plus means 1 or more occurrence. Question mark, 1 occurrence. Okay, so if we do here question mark star, then at least 1. It could be like a plus sign, right? And then there is a square bracket. Square bracket means I want to take 1. It means 1 character. But within that square bracket, except dot, excluding dot, if we have dot. So actually what happens here, this is what I'm trying to do here. All of this, very complicated, right? We call that regular expression. It's not really simple arguments. It's not really explicit arguments. But if we want to say, for example, for cybersecurity professionals, if you want to investigate for forensic investigations, I want to look for email address from long documents, or I want to look for phone numbers. Okay, I want to look for any host names. Rather than I know 202 123 457, that's specific phone numbers, but I want to see any phone numbers. Then we know the pattern of the phone numbers, right? For example, 3 numbers dash 3 numbers dash 4 number, then that is a phone numbers. Your social security number, then that is a 3 numbers dash 2 numbers dash 4 numbers, right? Your typical phone numbers, then open parenthesis, 3 numbers, close parenthesis. So that is the area code. And then 3 number dash 4 numbers. Some kinds of patterns may be used. So how can we express the pattern of all similar occurrences? Then we can use regular expression. So those are the regular expression. rather than looking at some explicit ones, I want to give you the pattern only. The pattern can be expressed that way. So at this point, simply see what it is. Like this. See what it returns. It returns only my hiddens. What that means is I want to exclude anything one single. If it is one single, then I want to exclude. But more than single names. For example, touch.aa. When I issue this, then I can see it .aa, but not only one. Again, touch B, and if I do this, I don't have BB, right? But when I do ls minus a, then I have here .a, .aa, .b, and that. Some kind of that, not explicitly, hey, I want to exclude this. But rather than that, I want to see the hidden files, but not file names only ones. Any hidden files except one single name. Then we need to do this. For some reasons, if you want to do, then you can do it like this. There's a regular expression. Regular expression will be done later. So tilde means home, right? Dot means my current directory. Dot means my parent directory. Home, that is the tilde, right? That we looked at already. Figure out the file structures. So now using this CD and some, I want you to make a file structure. This is your homework assignments, by the way, okay? Your next homework assignments. I want you to like this. The way that you can do, go to first CD slash. Oh, so on top, my file structure is like this. On top slash. After that, you have to list all of this. After that, you need to draw this. Paper and pencil. And then bin. Somebody did, I think, X3. 3. Yeah. Don't do this. This is the same as that. All directories, okay? There's a command. What is a tree? List the content of the directory is a tree-like formats, everything, okay? But I want you to do more manually. In that way, you may be able to learn.
Tree.
No, tree, simply tree. Wherever you are, put tree, then from there. For example, if you do here cd my home.
The tree with a /d?
Yeah, there's some options, right? But I want you to do the homework assignments is this. Everything of this on top, somewhere there is your home. I want you to do, I'll let you know which one that you want to. I do not want to write everything here. There's so many, right, under this bin. So this is okay. This is your the lymph node. here on this tree structures. And home, same thing. Yeah. I'll let you know how deeply, how widely that you need to draw. Okay. For example, under here, if you do CD bin, then there are so many files, right? So I am thinking of asking you to enter the first file. If you have a long list, the first one here, and the last one. Then you can do dot, dot, dot. So how do you know that this is so long, right? If you want to see, then first and last, then you need to do this. Pipe, head. Then first element is this. And then same one, tail. It ends GST DMT. So you can do from here that, and here GST. And then inside here, dot, dot, dot. Same thing somewhere here, USR, SBIN. On the SBIN, you have a long list, I guess, right? Then see here, USR, SBIN, LS, long list. So you need to do LS minus L, pipe. Vertical bar means pipe. I want to do here head. I will explain what that pipe means, but do as this. Slash head, then you can see the first few lines. So that is A2 disk conf. So I want you to put here A2 disk conf. And the last one then you can do ls minus. If you do ls minus l, then the last one is this, right? Anyway, this is the last one, so that you can do, or you can do tail, ZRA MCTL, and then dot, dot, dot. So history is this: ls minus l head, or ls minus l tail. Tail, then it gives you first, I think, last 10 lines. Tail, first 10 lines of the output. This is a pipe. Pipe means output of this will be the arguments to the next command. So that's okay if you do not understand. Simply use this, okay? Pipe this so that you can. So this is a homework assignment. Little bit of time needed, but if you see the current directory, what is the current directory? The command is pwd. Pwd stands for print working directory. So current directory is /usl/bin. Fortunately, our prompt already display that, right? /usl/bin. So what is man pwd? Print name of the current working directories. Question: directory structures of Linux file systems. That's what this is, right? Manual page, we looked at that, right? We keep looking at that. Command, yeah, we did everything, but RMDIR is, once they create directory, if we want to remove it, then RMDIR, make sure that that directory should be empty. They don't remove your directory if it is full. Command for file management, touch, we use that. RM remove file, move file, CP copy files. We'll do this so often much, but I'll let you know today only. There is some commands that can do some of the files. For example, cd sp26. Is there anything that I want to remove? For example, if I want to remove -b, then I can do that. rm -b, this is a hidden file b, right? rm.b. Let's see. Yeah. So that's removed. Move means if you want to change, for example, move .aa to .aaa, AAA, ls-l, ls-la, it became AAA. Previously AA to AAA. How can you make it? Move original and destination. It is like, it is not the same as a copy. Copy, then original still remains, and you have copy versions. That is for copy. Difference between copy and move is move, original is changed. Copy, there will be another version, while the original remains. Like here, if you want to do copy AAA to AA, ls-la, then because I said the AAA remains, yeah, that remains, and I want to the copy version of AA. So their file size should be the same, right? Their file size is 0 and 0. But creation, AAA first exists, and then I copied it from there to AA. So this timestamp of this is later, right? Maybe, yeah, 12 seconds later. 12 minutes, seconds, whatever. Command for reading. We looked at the tail, head, more, cat. I think last week we did this. Everything about these files. There's a more or less. More or less. More was first created. This is a forward. Less, back and forth. Screen by screen, but back and forth. This is screen by screen, but only forward. But I think current Raspberry Pi OS more is still powerful as less. But formally, more is less powerful than less. Less is more powerful than more. Why? Because there's a page can go forward, backward, more than only forward. If we have a long files, let's see if we have a long files. Where are the long files? If you go to VR, this is a little longer files, right? Index HTML. So if we do more, only I can go forward like this. But if I do less, oops. Go back, forward and backward. All right. Let's see. What is keystroke? So man, less upper zero of more description. Less is a program similar to more, but it has many more features. Less does not have to read the entire input files before starting. So large input files, it starts up faster than text editor like VI. Less uses Tomcat. It's like a VI mode, but we don't do much about VI. VI, I may let you know, maybe. The command more and less function similarly. However, less can do more. It can search pattern, or you can search patterns and then move forward and backward. That's what it is. And where is, we looked at this, right? We see the source files, the location of source files, which it gives me the location of that command itself. Upgrade. So we can see, I think this is the last one that we will do. So what is a Python 3 version? What is the version? Oh, because I have here version full name, then you need to have a dash version, then it gives me 3.11.2. If you do only short, then single dash and V. If it takes, it takes. If it doesn't, then it depends on the implementation. See what it is. It doesn't, right? But anyway, version. If you want to apt list grep Python 3, what it is, check the availability. Then apt list slash, vertical grep Python 3.
What's grep?
Grep is search that keyword from the file. For example, this HTML files. So if I do head index.html, I have here, for example, page, okay? So I can do grab page from index from anywhere in my files. Then it gives me this index files has that page, that files, that page dash that. From there,
But it grabs things within the file.
so grab is very, very useful. Grab, there's a simple grab. We have also egrab. Egrab is the regular expression based grab. There's egrab. But grab searches for patterns in each files. So grab, and then I put patterns and file. Not only one file, multiple files possible. So that I did here, grab, this is my pattern, and then arguments, rather than one specific file, I put here wildcard. So within this folder, there are maybe these many files, right? So I want to grab that. But that is a grab. So that is possible right now. So availability. If available, install it. So let's install. Because it is available, so I can do, this is installation, sudo apt install. See, what is our availability? 3.11, is it 3.11 only? Three dot three. No, here 3.13 possible. Let's see 3.15 to see if that is possible. Oh, sudo. Unable to locate 3.15. What about 3.14? What about 3.13? No? 3.12. 3.11. That's what we have, right? 3.11 already there, right? Only for this Raspberry Pi, 3.11 is only available, but already newest version ours. So no more further installation. We can install like that. We'll do multiple of installations as we learn more. Prompt, I ask you to do your homework assignments. So something like this. You can do prompt for any PS1. As I said, if you do PS means prompt statements equal if you do this, then from this is my prompt, right? See here, I said the PS equal now. So from this time, only now. This is something. Editor, we looked at Nano editor and VI editor. This is most basic and available everywhere. No need to install. This is only for the professionals. If you want to do professional, you can use VI editor. I have been using VI editor for many decades. GMU Emacs. This is another professional ways, but we don't do. In this class, we'll do only this. Nano is easier and simple. Okay. Done. Oh, time, I think, overrun. Okay, this is it for today. Any question? Those who need the help right now, I can help you. Other than that, I'll see you next week.